If you want the chance to win one of my Rocket League giveaways, do these following steps. The first step is to like this video and subscribe to my channel with post notifications on. And now you have to join the Discord with this link in the description. Now that you're in the Discord, you should see this screen. All you have to do is click the giveaway channel, and now you have to click this emoji and join the server link above. And now you should be entered in the giveaway. And don't forget to check out RL Exchange. They are the sponsor of today's video. They sell Rocket League items for the cheapest prices possible and are one of the most trusted websites for buying and selling Rocket League items. Check them out in the description below, and don't forget to use code AIM for a 3% discount. Yo, what's up guys, Aim's here with another YouTube video, and in today's video I'll be telling you guys the best methods for trading in 2020. But before we start, I want you guys to join the Discord server with the link in the description below, and make sure to enter the giveaway. But without any more delay, let's continue with today's video. Alright guys, the first method for trading in Rocket League is actually something called high in demand flipping. This is when you flip an item which is high in demand. If you don't know what this means, it's basically when you buy an item which is very popular below the minimum price and resell it for more credits. This is one of the best strategies most players from poor to medium use, as it's a really fast method and gives you tons of profit. Examples for this trading method being used is when you may buy a black market, painted octane or painted fennecs and flip them for a higher price, eventually making you tons of profit. That was the first trading method, so let's get into the next. Alright guys, this next trading method is mainly used for rich traders as it's a very long term investment. This trading method is called hard to sell flipping. This is basically when traders buy items which are really hard to sell and flip them. This is just like the trading method before, except it's with items that are harder to sell. The benefits of doing this is instead of making 50 to 100 credits profit each trade, it's more like 1000 credits profit each trade. But the downside of this method is as these items are hard to sell, it could take days or even weeks to resell these items. You decide whether this fits your trading style, but it does take a lot of credits to do this, as if you don't have many credits you won't be able to trade unless you sell this item. This is why rich traders do this more often, as they have spare credits and will be able to keep 10,000 credits invested in these hard to sell items and keep trading. But that is the second trading method. Let's get into the third. This next method of trading is an even longer term investment and needs incredibly rich traders for this method to work at its full potential. This method is called investing, and it's a completely long term method of trading. It can take weeks or even months to do this trading method. However, the reward for doing your research and waiting is insane. This is basically when you buy a lot of a single item you believe will rise in price. You must do your research and see the patterns and flows on the graph on RL Insider. For example, the PS4 titanium fennec goes up and down every month, so when it drops, you could buy 20 or more of this item, and if the fennec went up 1000 credits each fennec, then imagine how much profit you'd be making. However, there is a massive risk when doing this, because if you bought loads of these items and they drop, you're losing out on tens of thousands of credits. I suggest if you do this, you should do weeks of research and ask fellow traders what they invest in and what they think certain items will do in terms of price. This is one of the most risky trading methods, but without further ado, let's move on to the next. This next method of trading is called RLCS flipping. This method is really similar to the hard to sell flipping method, as RLCS items are really hard to sell. However, this method is 10 times greater in terms of the reward. But like most of these trading methods, you need a lot of credits to do this. Otherwise, it won't work very well and you'd be better off doing high in demand flipping method. But if you don't know what RLCS is, it's basically the competitive scene Rocket League has going for them. You may be thinking, how does this link to trading? Well, watching these competitive streams Rocket League does, you have a chance of receiving an RLCS item which is tradable. Most of these items are worth nothing. However, a select few are worth tens of thousands of credits. For example, Titanium White Apex and Titanium White Doom Racer, and certified ones are worth even more. The only downside of RLCS items is how hard they are to sell, but that's also what makes this method so good. People with these items will struggle to sell them, so they quick sell them to people doing this method. Once they buy the RLCS item cheap, they resell it for a higher price. This sounds simple and all, but it could take weeks to resell the item, and there's always a chance of the RLCS dropping in value, making it even harder to sell. But if you do pull off this method correctly, you can make thousands of credits per trade. But let's get into the next method for trading. This next method is called set collecting. There's many different versions of this, so here's a few to name. Master set, which is collecting every paint and every certification for each paint item for a specific item, which may take years to do. Color set collecting, which is collecting every color paint for a specific item. And certification collecting, which is collecting every cert for a specific item. This method is collecting one of these types of sets and reselling them for tons of profit. However, as I said before, some of these may take years to collect and are really hard to sell. So in the end, are they really worth the time and credits and efforts? I'll leave that for you to decide. But if you don't want to spend years collecting items and don't have enough credits to collect a master set, collecting color sets may be a little cheaper and easier. For example, collecting the Halo set is a very profitable thing new players do, which also doesn't take much time, but I don't suggest collecting certification sets as they take incredibly long and aren't worth the credits or efforts. This final method is called certification flipping. This is when you flip items which are certified. This is a really easy thing to do, as when buying items you can search for certified items and buy them. Many people buy the certified items but don't realize they are actually worth quite a lot. So if you get these off these people, you'll be able to resell them quite a lot. However, you won't be able to sell these items really easily as they are certified, so not many people really care about certs unless it's tier 1 striker or scorer. However, there's also people who collect certifications like set collectors. Specific set collectors may look for certified items, so if you post your certified item with the exact cert, and if you have a ton of these items, you can easily sell them to certified collectors. Also, I do suggest using Reddit to sell these items. If you don't know what Reddit is, it's basically an app where rich traders all go on, and it's a really easy place to sell certified rare items. For example, champions create 4 zombas, which are titanium white striker. They're worth 20,000 credits, while normal zombas are just worth 3,000. Some people may have these items and not even realize. So if you flip certified items, I suggest also look into the crates they're in, because if it's a striker from a specific crate, it may be worth thousands of more credits. Like I said, the titanium white zombas, which has crate champion 4 and striker, are worth 17,000 more credits more than normal zombas, which is insane to me. So I do suggest, if you're certified flipping, check also for really rare items which are from old crates. Old crates consist of CC1, CC2, CC3, CC4 and all the others. But that is it for today's video. So if you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button and hit post notification bell on, and don't forget to check sponsor for today's video in the link in the description and join the Discord. Peace out, guys.